Alright guys, hello, Shenmizu here. What we're going to do is going to take a look at the patch that just went up on the PTR today. It is patch 25.0 and it has Genji and Hanamaru. I've already kind of had a little video thing kind of going over Genji and Hanamaru, but this has other changes that are set up. So for instance, we're going to go ahead and Genji, he looks great. He's got some great abilities. Not really going to go over him again. Let's see, then we go down objectives, new battleground. All right, that's a new battleground. All right, so that's some new visual effects, movement speed. We can skip all that, that's fine. Open beta note. All right, new items. They have some new items. Genji, of course. New skins for Ariel. Look at that. I can't wait to go see what those are. Zarya has some new skins, and they have some new bundle packs. Interface. Some changes to the interface. Let's just go ahead and skip on down. Let's take a look at heroes. It's kind of what we want to see what's going on, what the changes are. Cassia. Abilities. Her E. Cooldown decreased. Nice. Mana cost reduced. Alright. Her ball lightning. Mana cost increased. Okay, so they kind of just increased the mana cost of it. Thou cooldown decreased from 90 to 60 seconds. Whew. Mana cost reduced from 70 to 60. That's a big change. 30 seconds off of the Valk. I don't know if it'll still make it worth it. Ball lightning's still so much damage. And Valk is a very specific shot. You know, it's very easy for someone to mess it up. Talents. True Sight. Quest required, reduced from 80 to 60 hits. That's a big change. Passive damage bonus against blind targets increased from 10% to 15%. Yay, 5% more damage. Easier to get the quest done. Good. Impale. Health required to trigger bonus damage increased from 40% to 50%. Alright. War Traveler. Movement speed bonus increased from 3 to 4%. Groovy. Surge of Light. Damage dealt on activation reduced from 250 to 225. Okay, so they're kind of buffing her, but at the same time, they're nerfing some of the other ones, I see. Alright, level 20. Infinite Lightning. Cooldown reduction reduced from 4 to 3 seconds per bounce. Neat. You don't really see a change like this on level 20 that often. I can't honestly remember a lot of them happening. I mean, there is a few heroes that are they've either changed the ultimate altogether, or they changed the 10 version of it to kind of increase damage, but the 20 version, usually they don't touch it too much. Ah, some Greymane changes. Let's see what they did to Greymane. His Inner Beast cooldown increased from 16 to 20 seconds. Wow. Alright. Every basic attack now reduces its they made it baseline. That is... I don't know how to feel about that. I kind of like it. It's in a sense, it wants people to balance it out more, you know. I'm assuming if I go down, they probably either got rid of the talent or adjusted the talent according. But still, that's pretty nice to make that baseline. Even though they did increase the cooldown. So basically... don't stop attacking. Go for the face. Cursed Bullet. Damage increased from 35 to 40%. A buff to Cursed Bullet. It was already really good against tanks. So, I mean, they just made it a little bit better. Talents. Wolfheart. W. Now increases the cooldown reduction per... So they didn't get rid of it. They just changed it. So now it's a second per shot whenever that's up. Alright, level 4 no longer restricts the amount of mana that can be restored. Nice! You didn't see the talent pick much before. I mean, usually right now everyone goes to Q build. Q build's the build to do. So, I don't think it's going to really change that much. I mean, you don't really hurt for mana unless you're just constantly throwing out. So, Nazebo. Let's see what kind of changes we got here. Abilities. Plague of Toads. Damage increase from 126 to 140 over 6 seconds. Nice. A buff. Gargantuan. Basic attack reduced. Okay, so they're nerfing him again. I don't know how many times they are going to have to nerf that ult before they realize that they just got to buff the other one. I mean, it's... Okay. They nerfed the spell armor reduction from 50 to 40. Alright. Groovy. Humongoloid. Cooldown reduced from 45 to 40 seconds. Okay. And Vile Infection. The Voodoo Ritual stacks required. Oh, so they actually increased it. Alright. Probius. He can now cast E upon his own body. Wonderful. That's what we've always wanted. Let's cast E upon our own body. It just makes it so it's easier to place it down quicker. I mean, if you really want that. Alright. Aria. Oh, here we go. Some changes to the good old flying angel woman healing thing. Let's do it. Sacred Sweep. Damage increased. Q does more damage. Center damage increased. Q does more damage. Damage increase. Damage increase. Resurrect. New functionality. Increase the cooldown from 70 to 120 seconds. A 2-minute cooldown now. Reduce channel time from 3 seconds to 0.5. Added a 5-second delay between finishing the cast and the hero coming back to life. Wait a minute. So they basically made it almost instant. You cast it. I'm going to have to tamper with that. But what that sounds like to me is that it takes 5 seconds before the person can get back up. You're literally rezzing a guy. Let's just say it's in the middle of a team fight. You're rezzing a guy in hopes that your team can hold off the other team for 5 seconds while he gets back up. If it's using a team fight. If it's not using a team fight, I don't know. It just seems weird. It seems like you pretty much res them and then you just position. Your team has got to push them forward to keep them in that place. It seems weird. Alright. Level 1, damage increase from completing quest. Damage increase. Cooldown reduction increased from 2 to 3 seconds per hero hit. No longer has a cap. That's good. That's real good. Alright. I'll take it. Repeat offense. Quest reward damage bonus increased from 200 to 250. Okay. Damage increase. In our home. Energy cost reduction increased. Good. Energy stored damage from Bestow and Hope increased. Good. Blind duration reduced. Okay, so they're reducing the blinds. Alright. Now also reduces the cooldown of each enemy hero hit. Okay, that's nice. Alright. Shield of Hope. Cooldown increased. Saw that coming. Light speed. New functionality. Remove the increased health upon reviving. Now causes the cooldown of resurrection to recharge 100% faster while previous target is alive. Res them and don't die. It's pretty much. That's neat. I like that. I mean, it's a good thought process. I still don't like the 5 seconds of him not being able to move. Or not being rezzed, quote unquote. Because if you use it on a tank, it doesn't matter. Your tank's already dead. If you use it on DPS, your tanks may be able to hold off the rest of them in time. It all depends, but it's good. All around, good. They increased their damage a whole bunch, and they changed one of the only ultimates that you never see ever. So, hopefully we might be seeing it more. Brightwing, Soothing Mist. And I don't heal much. So... Soothing Mist now displays a range ring around Brightwing that conveys the radius of her heal. This is only visible to Brightwing. So basically it's Lucio's ring, but Brightwing. I like this. I like that they're doing this visual stuff for heroes to indicate, like, this is how far you can heal. You're playing the healer. Pay attention to that, you know. If you want to heal someone while staying max distance so that you're not getting poked out, there you go. Lily. One change. Blinding Wind. Cooldown decreased. Good. Mana cost reduced. Damage increased. 2 seconds off of it. Mana cost reduction and damage. I still don't see her as anything but a niche pick. Just that, like, oh, I want to play Lily and piss people off. Tassadar. Basic attack damage increased. Buff. And they can't leave Plasma Shield alone. They can't do it. They've got to just keep putting their finger and just, you know, change it a little bit more. We messed it up. No, change it more. No. Go back. Change it more. I'm sorry. Plasma Shield. Duration decreased from 5 to 4 seconds. Okay. Shield amount decreased. Alright. Force Wall. Cooldown reduced. Mana cost reduced. Alright. Whoa! There's some talent changes. Alright. Level 1. New functionality. Give more mana. After collecting 15, increase the shield amount. And increase the shield amount by additional. Okay, so they nerfed the shield amount and then they put it into the talent. I still miss perma shields. I mean, I know it was strong, but perma shields were great. Alright. Movement speed reduced. Nerf. A bit of a nerf. Lifesteal bow buff. Archon. Basic attacks on Archon form increases Archon duration by 2 seconds. Level 20. Keep attacking. Semi-permanent Archon. That's pretty neat. Uther. Is this the Uther rework that I've been hearing so much about? Remove passive armor. Maximum health has been increased. Health regen has been increased. They want him to be a tank. Abilities. Yep, this is the rework. I think this is the rework. Healing amount reduced. But now also heals Uther for 190. Okay, so he's Tyrande. W. Healing amount reduced. Now matches damage. Okay. Mana cost reduced. Alright. Trait. When Uther heals anyone with a basic attack, they gain 25 armor for 2 seconds. This effect does not stack. This is what they were talking about. This is really good, though. This means that now his traits not go in there, die, and then spam heals. It actually has something really good put into the healing. And since he heals himself, he's always getting that 25 armor from casting Q. Because it heals himself. Good. Talents. Pursuit removed. Wave of Light no longer has a cap on mana return cooldown reduction amounts. Now gains benefits when enemy heroes are damaged. Increases the amount of mana return from 8 to 10. Added quest. Okay, I can read these off all day. But it might just be worth going try it. Because it's a big wall of text at this point. You know, to the untrained eye, it's just like, whew, I'm going to have to try them. Okay? The other changes, I can read off real easy. There's little changes. But I suggest we get on that PTR and try out Uther and his rework. And Genji. You know, either one. Go for it. But I'm really excited about Uther. Ooh, I'm gonna take him down to the squared circle. Alright, Anubarak. Burrow charge. Hovering over this video when I show ranged. Okay. Oh, well, that's good. It shows the effect of when he comes out, so people can understand that. That's good. Locust Swarm, damage has been reduced. A range indicator now appears. This is what I'm talking about. They're giving people, like, this is how far you're attacking when you're using this ability, ulti, or passive. I like that stuff. Said stuff. Shield amount reduced. Okay, so they just reduced it a little bit, not much. Hovering over this ability. Okay, range indicator. Perfect. Cooldown reduced. Good. Hey, good. Okay. I mean, they nerfed a little bit. But they gave him an indicator. It's fine. ETC. We knew this was coming. Because he's just right now underperforming all around. Health increase. Health regen increase. Healing from Guitar Hero increased to 50%. Okay. Speed metal movement speed increased by 5%. Okay. Damage increase from 2. Well, that's a 100% increase. Why they do that? But they do like 5%. Okay. Anyway. Damage increased by 5%. Okay, so they increase his damage and a little bit of his health, which is good. I mean, they're trying. Stitches. Health increase. They give Stitches more health. That's not gonna fix Stitches. Stop giving him health. Start changing some other stuff. I'm sorry. I love you, Blizzard. Don't be mad. Health increase. Health regen increased. Slam damage increased. Okay. Zarya. We knew some changes were coming. She's real popular. So. Rate decree. They put it almost back to what it was when she first came out and she was underperforming like crazy. I think it was 4 when she first came out per second, or like 3.5. I can't remember, but they're getting it back towards to where she just doesn't keep energy. Surge is cooldown reduced. Groovy. Demolitions expert. Cooldown reduction decreased. Cool. Okay, so nerf. Damage needed per point of energy reduced. Okay, that's good. They buffed that one. Energy gain from generation globes. They buffed the other one. So they're nerfing this one because they don't want Q build to be so prominent. Very understandable. But it's still going to be that. Cooldown reduction gained upon completing quest. Decreased. So they're trying to get rid of that. Movement speed increased. Wow. Okay. That's actually a big increase on speed. Now, I know Gimme 20 is still like very strong because it's still very strong. But 50% movement speed is pretty nice. Cleansing shield, cooldown reduction increased. Alright, that's good. Plasma shocks, slow duration increased. They want to do a little more slow. Damage increased. Bonus maximum energy increased. Okay, fair enough. So overall, what I gotta say is, Zarya nerf came. It's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be, but you know, it's there. Stitches got more health. He got fat. ETC got a little buff. Nubarak got some nerfs. Overall, I say you gotta try Uther. You gotta do it. You gotta go take a look at it. See how he's doing. Tassadar received some buffs. Lily got buffs. They kind of just buffed a lot of people with a few nerfs to the people who have been like overperforming right now or picked a lot. Cassia got some buffs. And that is the current patch on PTR. Now, I am going to go and I'm going to go try out Genji and Uther. And I highly suggest everyone else does. Thank y'all for watching. Shenmizu's heading out and I'm going to go take a duke. Groovy.